Hello everybody, I don't know why you're watching this video. I really don't. But since you are watching the video, I appreciate it, and hopefully you could take away some things and apply it to your training and nutrition. I want to talk about just a couple things that I think are a little outside the box. Now, they have all been done before, but I don't think they're done very often. So, one thing about working out. Burning out the muscle before you train it heavy. Now, I think a lot of people know what pre-exhaust is. You're going to train chest, so you'll do maybe a dumbbell fly to pre-exhaust the chest. Little involvement from other muscle groups to help. So the chest is pre-exhausted. So then you go to your presses. Now the triceps, shoulders come into play, help further damage the target muscle. So that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is completely annihilating, destroying the muscle before you even train it, and train it heavy. So I might do for biceps. This is what I've been doing. I'll do cable curls, 15 to 25 repetitions. Okay, quick sets, not a lot of rest in between. You want to keep the burn and the pump going. And then I'll do maybe rope curls. Another 3 or 4 sets, and then I might do a machine curl. So now I barely can move my arms, and then I'll go to my heavy free weight exercises. Now, you think you can't do it, but you actually can. You'll be surprised. Because what you essentially did by doing the high reps is completely destroy your slow twitch fibers. They're the fibers that don't grow that big, but they do grow, so you definitely want to hit them. And your fast twitch fibers, they're the ones on the lower repetitions that will grow the largest and are the strongest. So they're somewhat fresh. So you can actually lift pretty close to your normal weights. It's going to feel a whole lot different. You're going to be shaky. You're going to feel like you can't do it. But it's a whole different feel, and you will get results because it's such a shock to the body. It's just a different way of training that the muscle has to adapt. It has to. So that works great. You could give that a try. Flip over to nutrition. One thing, a lot of people will eat the same damn thing every day for protein. Some people will actually just cook a lot of chicken or a lot of ground turkey and just eat all their meals of the same thing all day. But people don't realize that different meats, different protein sources have different varying levels of amino acids. So some might be high in leucine, some might be high in valine. So you want to get different ones because they all have different benefits. Another thing people don't think about is the vitamin and mineral content in each protein source. Now, these vitamins and minerals, your body's going to absorb a lot better than a pill. I think a lot of people will think of a supplement, a multivitamin to cover the vitamins and minerals, but a lot of those things your body is not going to actually absorb. So it's better from food. That's another reason to get different protein sources. And if you want to be the best, you got to do everything you can. You got to do what other people aren't doing. So I definitely believe in that. I'll do eggs, I'll do chicken, I'll do lean beef, I do lean pork now. I try to get fish in twice a week. So that's 4 or 5 protein sources every day that I'm taking in. It's definitely a good idea. Another thing with training. Training a muscle twice a day. Now, I know there's a lot of programs this has been done before. Overtraining, I don't think it's not overtraining as long as you're eating and resting properly and not overdoing it. I did it last year for 3 months. I did chest. I would do incline, all my fly work, dips in the morning time, and then at nighttime I would just do flat bench. Only 4 sets of flat bench heavy, 6 to 10 repetitions. And my chest grew in those 3 months more than it has in 3 years. It definitely worked. Now, I know there's programs where they have you do a whole nother workout for the same muscle. If you can do that, you need to do something right in the morning. Because that second workout, the one exercise, took everything I had to complete. Now, I wouldn't do this all the time. I would probably pick one muscle group, for a couple months, then back off and maybe pick another muscle or go back to that same muscle. Because you can overdo it, but it worked great. One last thing with nutrition, eating fruits on a strict or contest diet. Now, I know a lot of people don't do it. There's even a lot of pros that won't do it because they think it's sugar. Now, there's different fruits with different glycemic loads, different glycemic index. Some I would stay away from, but I usually at least get a cup of blueberries. Blueberries have a very low glycemic index, glycemic load, and then when you combine that with your protein and your vegetables or healthy fats, that's going to slow the digestion even more. But when you're on a strict diet, all those vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, it's going to make a big difference in your workout. You're not going to be quite as depleted, and there's no need to really cut them out. They're just going to benefit you. You'll even notice your skin tone will actually even look better because you're not as depleted as you normally would be. So I hope maybe you took something away from this video and it didn't feel like you wasted 5 minutes of your entire life. I hope you get something from it and try one of these things. And take care.